It's going to take each and every one of us to make America all that it can be during these coming years. We face challenges that will define our future, that will determine what kind of country our children inherit from us. We have a wonderful opportunity to make this great land an even better place. But it's not going to happen by accident. It's up to each and every one of us to do our part to make it so. For 20 generations now, the American people have always been willing to make the hard decisions and the occasional sacrifices to build an America that's more decent and more compassionate and more just, to hand down to those who will follow in our footsteps a better country. Now is our time to do the same. The road to national greatness does not lie down the path of least resistance. I'm afraid we've been traveling that road for too long. The time has come to elevate our politics, to establish a more noble, more decent, better kind of leadership in this country. One that appeals not to the baser instincts of the American people. We've had too much of that. But instead one that asks them to envision an America not as it is, but as it one day might be. That asks all of us to do our part in making that America possible. And if we summon the American people to that, to renewed national greatness, there is no challenge that we cannot meet. The time has come to begin doing that once again. The time has come to get away from the politics of division and polarization, the use of narrow wedge issues. We were talking about some at the breakfast table here this morning, that have consciously sought to pit one group of Americans against another, based upon race or ethnicity or religion or orientation, all those things. That is not the genius of America. That is not what makes our country great. What makes America special and unique and precious is that we come from different places, with different backgrounds and different heritages, and we all have our unique characteristics, but we find a common space, a common denominator that makes us not Democrats or Republicans first, not New Englanders or Midwesterners first, but Americans first. It's time for us to find that common ground to build on once again, to join together, to recognize the wisdom that a civil rights leader once acknowledged when he said, "We may have arrived on these shores in different ships, but we're all in the same boat now." It's about time we started behaving that way once again. One nation with a common heritage and a common destiny that together we need to build. And we can have an agenda that leads us forward to renewed greatness. I know we can. If we ask the American people to do what it takes to bring that about. If we join together in that cause to bring it about.